Okay, hi everyone. I am floating through the stars here on the way to my freighter. We have made it to a regular system. We have a passport and we're going to use it by Gumby. And what we're doing is we we are going to try and find glyphs here. And my co-pilot was laughing because I used a really old phrasing there with by Gumby, but I'm okay with it. You know, because we have a couple of things that I've changed about up here. Let's see, one of the things that we've changed is the ability to here. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess it is a holiday, so people are probably on and whatever. Alright, so we have a terminal now where we can discover a system before we go anywhere on it. So we're going to do that. We're going to hit activate planetary probe. And the cool thing about this is that it brings up all the info. And technically, just from here, I could just upload all. It won't upload like any animal things, but just the names of the planets and everything like that. But I haven't done any of that. But that would get a little extra change if I ever need it. Not that I feel I need it, just commenting there. Anyway, so we got a hazy planet, which I thought was going to be a frost planet, but that's a nice one. We've got a vapor planet. All right. And then we've got a tropical planet. I was for sure that was going to be a hot planet, but it's a tropical planet with aggressive sentinels. Now, what that means is there's a reason this is a 3-star system. We got 3 tropical planets here, which is like, wow. Or paradise planets, I guess is what they are. And then we have 1 hot planet. Okay, I was thinking it'd be something else. It's a hot planet, Solanium. So we got, yeah. And everything has copper. Now, I am doing okay-ish on chromatic metal now. But we'll be able to get more. This is a Viking system, which brings me to the next thing that I did that I thought was kind of cool. So, we're a pirate system, right? So, what I did was say, okay, no, this is not a pirate system. Technically speaking, I'm an outlaw. As an outlaw, I have to have a way of sneaking in. And one of the things I've done is I've put a door here, and then this is my behind-the-scenes market, and then my own appearance modifier, which we are going to use right now. Because we now know that this is a Viking system. So now I'm going to go to, I think it's 2. And we're going to change into the Viking. There we go. And so now I have, over the course of time, I've gotten a Korvax, a Viking, and a Gex. So I can switch between all 3 successfully now. I can switch between all 3 now of the different systems. Okay, so we're going to go back to the ship. Because we have my 3 ships here. We have my interceptor, which we cannot drive into an ordinary system. We have my shield of memory, or melody, which we can drive in an ordinary system, no problem. And we could probably also drive that into an outlaw system, but technically speaking, no. In an outlaw system, we are supposed to use my Prime Falcon Solar. So I have all 3 kinds of ships for just in case now. So in this system, the ship I'm going to use is the Shield of Melody. And because we are trying our passport for the very first time. So here we go. Flying out. And now we're gonna go for the first time in a regular system to a space station. Now, if things are looking a little glitchy, it may be because we've got a lot of people on right now. It may be anything, but this is around the time that if people actually went to work today, they'd be getting off and getting onto the internet. Oh, yeah, and they had the news about No Man's Sky, that there's going to be an update upcoming fairly soon. There was an Apple icon. Now, we kind of all know what it's going to be, and so, yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So here I am. I've got my passport. I'm trying not to look sketchy. We're going to go in and see if we can find a traveler, because that would be awesome. Oh wait, I need to make a stop first. With my passport, I need to actually go use it, so just a second. Oh, I know what's going on. I was like, wow, why does this feel so different? There we go. Ah. Okay, there we go. Have applied our passport. Now this passport is only going to work for this space station. So let's think good traveler thoughts. Take a little walk. Well, there are loads of good upstanding Viking. But not too many. Bummer. Not too many travelers. All right. So we're gonna go look on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, I can pick up some nanites. I can get some, I could go ahead and get one of these things here, an exosuit. Ah, that's nice and squared off. Yes. All right. Oh, we might have to come back. Oh, that's right. We will. We have to go to another system. Yeah. Oh, well, I was just thinking I might need to check my multi-tool, make sure I have plenty of spaces. Extract my nanites. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I am but a humble visitor. All right. I think I can check with my fake passport. I can check the market. I got plenty. Oh, I don't have plenty of this though. I do that. I'm gonna grab some.
Product received.
There we go. A one-time purchase. Oh, there's nanites right there. Or navigation data. Navigation data. Come over here and see if I can reach back behind the desk in a not sketchy way. I don't think I'm allowed to talk to the dude. Alright, so we won't chance it. We'll take a look at the weapon like we were just scanning the weapon here. Which we are. Nah, I got a better one than that. Let's see. Ooh, there's... Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Now, the only thing about this, and I might consider since I'm here, but no, I better wait till the outlaw. That'll be a lot safer for me. But there's just a part of me that wants to fill in those holes there on my ship. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I guess technically it would be legal, because this is a legal ship for this system. Yeah, but it might leave a trail. Yeah. Alright. I think we're just gonna have to not do that and just... Yes. Yes, and it will work very well for getting me from planet to planet. We'll go step on one of the planets, and then, because we can, we'll pick one of the nice tropical planets to step on and put our foot on, and then we'll move on to the next system and try and find another traveler, because that's what we're here for, is travelers. I actually do want to do that. Oh, well, there's a hazy planet right in front here, so I'm just going to go ahead. Yeah, I think we're just... We're floating down. Well, it's not floating. It's flying. We're flying down. Oh, there's a crash ship right there. We can go there. Well, no, it's one of those giant crafts. Yeah. Oh, we got trees. We got little green trees. Unable to land because things haven't loaded in yet. It would be cool to be able to land on the ship. Ooh, I think I can. You can land on the ship. Oh my goodness, I did not know you could do that. Oh wow. Well, now, normally you wouldn't be able to do that. Normally the landing gear thing would call you in, but because everything hadn't quite loaded in yet, it just... Oh, I just fell through the ground.
Toxic protection falling.
I just fell through the ground again. I guess we're gonna go step... Well, apparently just here by the crashed ship. I am still alive. I'm just a little freaked out, that's all. Here we go. Here we go. Things are coming back in. No, well, I might try and land again if it does, because it seems like the ship is very safe where it's at. I mean, it's actually kind of scenic. I'm going to take a picture here, just a second. Because it does look kind of cool over there. There we go. Me and my Viking self there. Yeah. Alright, let's get a little scanning in here while we're here. Some of these plants are looking pretty scraggly. But I guess a hazy planet is going to be kind of like a foggy planet, and those can be really kind of different. The grasses are nice. That's a pretty color. Alright, now these ships, they always have tragic backstories. I mean, like, tragic. I'm still gonna open it up and we're gonna look at it. I'm not gonna read it, except maybe as a shorthand. Okay, this guy is talking about how the life of I guess, a spacer is not for one like them. And they've had to deal with multiple sentinel energies, and they're like, what's going on? And the sentinels are just showing up and fighting each other. And then the sentinels departed, and there's a distress signal nearby. And so they've decided to go take a look. And that's where it ends. You know, that kind of, it would make a lot of sense, say, like on the new kinds of planets they have in the dissonant system. If you found that little message there, it makes some sense here, but it would make a whole lot of sense there. In fact, there's a terminal over here that is suspiciously like one you would find over by the campground. So, yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. Alright, now here's the thing. If we look at my exosuit and the modules I happen to have a radiological module. So I'm going to go ahead and take a risk. And I'm going to at least open up one of these rooms here, because I can. And I think I can do it fairly safely. Well, that's the other thing. I'm a lot more agile than I was too, because I have more speed and run than I used to. Alright, I think we just delete this. I remember when we had to pay for this joy. But it makes sense to clear stuff off. Unstable gel. I don't know what that is for, but I'm going to grab it and say thank you. I'm going to move along. It didn't hardly touch me. I'm being touched more by the actual toxic rain than by the radiation. Yep, here's another one of those control panels that looks like it was in the campground sort of thing. So I'm beginning to think there might be some related stories going on here. Okay, we're deleting the slime and the goop. You just have a vision of yourself kind of, you know, wiping that stuff off. Now the polyfiber, oh, okay, this is like stuff that you have to use. There's like a science or a construction quest that you get on. And this looks like some of the stuff you have to get or make to do it. So let's take a look at what they're worth. They are worth, let's see, the gel is worth 50,000 units, and the polyfiber is worth 130,000 units. Well, that's not too shabby for a little visit to some storage bins. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you were just starting out, that would almost be worth the risk, I think, to try for that. Alright, I'm coming back into my little shield of melody here. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the fun stuff over that we just got over into the ship, as I can. And we have plenty of spaces for it. Yeah, I fixed all the spaces in it because I realized I wanted to keep something A that we could take over the rainbow, so to speak, when we go through the galaxy thing. And B, I realized how useful it would be if I were going to a planet, not a planet, but to someplace in a normal system. That having a, quote, normal crunchy looking ship, maybe that's not a quote, but that's what I was thinking, would make it a better disguise, you know. Alright, well, the animals do exist on this planet, I think. It says they're generous, but I have not seen a lot around here. And so I think we'll go ahead and go, though, because I'm trying to actually do what I was planning on doing. That's... Well, no, there's no grave close by, so since there's not a grave close by, we're moving on and we're gonna go to the next system. Alright, now we're just gonna fly, but not in this ship. Oh, it says cargo probe detected. Fortunately for me, I am legal. I don't have anything. I got nothing here. I'm in my cruncher, and they just are like, yeah, you can go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, officer. I am but a humble shuttlecraft driver. The only thing I have here is the luggage that others give me. Sir. Yeah. I don't even have my own luggage. It's on the freighter, yeah. Oops, did not mean to say. That is funny. Right back at ya. Right back at ya. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see. We've got a couple of captains in here coming in. And I got a B-class fighter, and I'm going to see if I can invite him as part of my crew. Now, when we tried to do this in the Outlaw system, it would not allow it to happen. And then we came back to the ship and said, hey, wait a minute, something's going funky here. So let's see what's going on here. It might be an extreme permadeath. Nope, I can recruit the light form, choose the squadron. Let's take a look at him. Well, he's a B-class pilot with a B-class ship. You know what? It's better than a no-class ship at all. Oh. So, yeah. So, hello. No. No, it's all right. I'm gonna hire this B-class, B as a boy class fighter. It's a B-class ship and a B as a boy class fighter, and the reason I am doing it is that it's better than having a no class at all. He is, yes. It is actually, yeah, it's a pretty ship. It's kind of like a Star Wars-y kind of ship. Yeah, so he's above average for most things, average in a couple of things, and other than a tendency to become dizzy, he seems like he'd be alright. It does remind me, I have a Viking crew member who loves everybody unconditionally, and I was like, do Viking do that? But apparently I have found the one Viking who thinks everyone is awesome. And so, yeah. Okay. Alright, have fun. Alright. Well, my co-pilot has had to sign off for a little bit, so it's just going to be me riding around here. But we have a goal, and I've just realized I got to go right back into the freighter. There was a reason I came into the freighter in the first place. And it's because, one, it'll help me stay on the single, I want to say, going towards the single type of star class systems here. The yellow star system, so that I can call my freighter where I need to. And two, it's a safer way of traveling. Also, it gives me the option of getting into my storage real quick, which I'm going to do up here. So, I need to go up the stairs. I need to take a moment, and it might be a good idea as I'm doing this it to kind of switch around where I land. So maybe the next thing I should land at is a something like a Gek or a Korvax, just to kind of, you know, switch around things. So I can only hold one at a time, so there's that. Come over here. There we go. There's that. I'm going to put this. I'm actually going to put it in the starship. And actually, I might even put this in the starship too. And I'm going to put this in the freighter for right now. Alright. And then, let's see, what else? I'm going to take a look for a moment at my freighter. I got some options to maybe make it go a little farther, maybe. And that would be useful. That's 200 light years, and that would actually be really helpful. And I think I have enough cadmium, but before I dedicate all my cadmium to that direction, I want to make sure that I have room. So be told while I take a look at that. It'll be under basic. How much cadmium? You know what? I have enough. 289. There'll be some left, and the truth is I'll probably find some more cadmium by breaking up modules or by finding them as I find buried cache. So I think it'll be worth having a little extra oomph as we go. I honestly do. So let us put at least one of these in and see if we can't. Not that one. We're not going to the red system. We just want it to be able to go farther. There's that. Farther, farther, farther. Awesome. Okay. So now, instead of going at 100 and something, we can go 300 something. That'll give us more options. It'll take us closer to the galaxy center, no matter what we do. And yeah, just better all around. And let's see if I could do the same thing if I have more. 300, well, I kind of could, but I don't have a solar mirror or the recipe for it, or antimatter housing. So I would have to find someone who's willing to sell it or pop it out of the goods that I find. So, all right, here we go. The nice thing about having some cadmium, that's the nice thing about having storage, just to be able to do that, is yeah, I can extend my range here. So, here we go. Well, 208 is nothing to really sneeze at. It's still Viking, though. So, I'm going to press B and see if I can't find something that's a little less Viking. No. Ooh, we're definitely in a Viking zone, it looks like. Temporal. That's another Viking, which is not terrible. Ah, we have found a Gek. It's a 2-star system. It's a dissonant system, which I don't even have to use my passport there. Ooh. But I can go in, and there might be a traveler there. So, and I can take my interceptor in there. Ooh, let's go there. Let's go there. I might just to cover my butt on this one, we'll go ahead and use the passport. We'll go ahead and put on the disguise. We technically don't have to, but we're just gonna, I'm gonna be extra cautious because I am on the run, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Technically, in the dissonant systems, the way I've been playing it is that because they're dissonant, like, basic information doesn't get out of the system, and you could still go into the space station because it's just, you know, it's kind of like almost abandoned, but not really. It's just got a lot of extra little danger kind of things going on. And I can, the way I've been playing the dissonant, especially if they're dissonant pirates, you can take, like, if it's a dissonant and a pirate system, then you can take either your solar or your interceptor in. If it's just a regular dissonant system, I guess it would make sense that you could take your regular ship or your interceptor in, depending on how you want to do it. But what I'm gonna do is we're still on the quest for a specific thing. So the only thing I'm gonna do, even though it might make sense to, you know, try and find maybe an interceptor, is to I'm gonna try. Maybe I could do both. There's nothing that says I can't do both. We are. Oh, it's commercial and sustainable, boisterous. Oh, this sounds like a fun system. See, this is why I like playing this game. This game has some fun things going on. All right, I need to go change my outfit. Let's go do that. Let's go in the back here. Into the appearance modifier. And it's Gek, so it's number 3. All that careful planning, and I saw that, and I was like, yeah, no, let's do that instead. There we go. Me looking very pink and gecky. Alright, we're going to take a moment and check our little... I've been calling it my little black market terminal, but it's just my little emergency, nobody can read it terminal. Ooh, it has star silk. Oh. But nothing I really need. I was hoping for maybe a mirror, but the guys might bring one, or I might pop one when I go get the suspicious goods from an outlaw system. But here we go. Go in. And just to be on the safe side, oh, look at that. Alright, we're gonna take my little blue stapler. No, my my shuttle, and we are gonna go and check out our options here. Go in. Hello, space station. I am but a humble Gek driving this humble ship. Let's go do the thing. I've been thinking a bit about explaining some things about my ideas about, you know, the fugitive experience. And one of the things to maybe help understand why I've approached it the way I have is that really my first fugitive outlaw stuff that I watched was not actually based on the thing that's been going on now, the quest line, I guess, that People Bum started, but actually it was based on what I watched Survival Bob do. Now, the thing that I do differently than Survival Bob, aside from everything, Traveler, aside from Survival Bob, is that I learned from him, and so that's why my fugitive thing is so different. Because he'd go and shoot the ships, and I just won't do that unless, you know, I have to. I just feel like my guy's an outlaw, but he's not a pirate, you know, so that's kind of where we're at in this thing. That's just such an interest. The reason I'm so distracted is look at this science ship over here. It is tiny. Oh no, that's not a science ship. Okay, what is this? This has got to be a hauler then. Sir, I just want to look at your ship. Virage rebuilt Peacemaker. This is kind of like, it's small enough you would not be afraid of landing places. Some of these ships are so big that it makes it really difficult to land. And I think that might be why I like this little ship that I have now and why I went ahead and fixed her up. Because she's small enough, I'm not going to worry about how I'm going to land that if I'm stuck on some tiny little island. I just know it will. It's why I like guppies. It's why I like, you know, those smaller ships to begin with. So, yeah, and it's why I like my little interceptors, because it's, quote, not too big. I guess that's not a quote. It's just not too big. All right, here we go. Let's talk to the traveler. Sir, can I have a moment of your time? Technically speaking, yes. Yes, I have. I'm gonna just ask about the blood. Oh, apparently had a rough experience there. That's too bad, sir. All the wars and all the cities are gone. All the wars at an end. The Sentinels saw to that, didn't they? And you know what? They were right. Oh, I would never have... I'm gonna give him 250 nanites because I think that's what I need to do. And fortunately, I have nanites to give. Awesome, sir. Anomalous subspace. We finally... Ooh, grave, look at that. That's taking us somewhere. Let's think... you know, I didn't even check the system. Ooh, alright. Here we go. They're like, oh, you like that blue one. Do you want this one? And I'm like, no, the wings are too big. Alright, here we go. And take this on. And out. And we're gonna go back to the freighter. So we can use our sensor suite. Now, if you're wondering, how do I get back onto my freighter, look for where your little icon is, and that's generally going to be where the opening is to the freighter. And so just kind of generally head in the directions. One of the things I like about this particular freighter is it's flat. It doesn't have a whole lot of spires coming off the top of it. So it actually makes flying into it really easy. I love the way the key ships look, but they have spires sometimes, and my ability to dodge, I have to practice that more, I think. Alright, here we go. We're landing. I'll get out. Heading upstairs, because I can. Over this way, if I can. Ooh, oh, they just haven't come back yet. I have guys out. They're just still out there. Yep, still out. Alright, let's go visit the activate planetary probe here. Ooh, 5. Look at that. We've got a dead planet. Oh, has the corrupted sentinel. That's where they are. We have 6. We have a moon with aggressive sentinels. Think safe location for that grave. Let's just think of that. Selenium, quartz planet. We got caustic, fungal. All right, we've got blighted. And then we've got icy. Okay, so all sorts of different kinds of planets that are definitely not as awesome as one we found in the last system with the three paradise planets, but that's okay. Not everything can be that awesome. All right, let us go find out where it's at. Nope, not that way. I make sure my pockets are basically empty. Since I might be going out onto and encountering things, I might switch out my ships just to be on the safe side. I won't be able to bring it into the space station, but I'm basically done with the space station now. So Oh no, I'm not. You know, I didn't even go get my exosuit thing. We're gonna go get the exosuit. And then we're gonna go land on the planet. And we'll think, nah, no sentinel thoughts, right? Or if we're gonna have to deal with corrupted sentinels, then we'll think, well, any thought we want, I guess, at that point. Oh my goodness. Yeah, buddy, I forgot my exosuit upgrade. Sorry. I think we're gonna start on the next level here on the technology side. Oh, they have a solar ship here? An A class. Oh, that's nice. Well, if we were looking for a solar ship, I guess they got him here. B class there. Not too bad. Alright, off we go. It's funny how now that I can kind of afford the ship, they've all started showing up a little bit more. Alright, here we go. Alright, where, oh where is the gravesite? Is this way? It is on the aggressive sentinel planet. We are definitely gonna go switch out our ship. There's no way I'm going in. No way I'm going in this little shuttle. It's worth going and getting, but we're just not going to do that to ourselves. Now technically, let's take a look at this one. See what the damage is here. This one will do 146 without a shield strength of 217. It's got a good hyperdrive range, but it's not my strongest baby, let's be real. So I am gonna go ahead and jump out. We're taking the other ship. Oh, that looks fancy. That is a fancy little ship. So is mine. Okay. The damage here, I could do 350. I got more maneuverability. My shield is 284. This is the one we're taking in case we get hit trouble. And it's the one that I have the... Oh, I can do the sentinel thing. Oh, let's think good thoughts. Right, because that is a sentinel pillar map right there. Yes. Yes. All right. On out. Alright, fine. Let's go fight. You guys are making a mistake. rocket. Oh, I'm gonna have to count that in my little thing now. Gotta have the rocket. Man, these guys are annoying me now.
Technology recharge.
them off me. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, that's fine. Alright.
Technology recharge.
Right. You, come back here. You decided to start this. We're gonna finish this. And that's why we used the solar ship. Alright, so now we know we had a broken thing. So we're gonna come in here and I'm gonna apply a repair kit. Apply a repair kit. And apply a repair kit. And that's why we carry around repair kits in our solar ship. There we go. Now we're gonna come on down. Probably part of the reason it was so slow is we were caught in kind of like the gravity of the planet for a while, and I just couldn't get far enough away, which was a pain in my to call in the freighter. It's alright, this was annoying. So, here we are, kind of in the planetary range here. Come back in, and we are totally doing this.
Navigational data received.
Sentinel nest revealed. Off planet. Now, it's my understanding it should work. So we're gonna go off planet then. That's what it says. It should work. And we're just gonna go turn off the sentinels, and we'll go back to the planet, and the sentinels should be off in the whole system. And that's how it's supposed to work. Now, whether that's how it works, I don't know, but that's we're gonna try it. Landing. Whew, that was a little exciting. And I'm fishy shaking at those bandits who came after me. I mean, 'cause I was minding my own business. Doing my little geck thing. Wasn't trying to cause any drama. Take a look and see. Oh, it's a pretty one, but we got better ones, so we'll just decline for right now. Log off. moment. Look around. I don't see any green ones, so... Let's go see if that worked. If that worked for the whole system or only for this planet. Up and away. I would normally go after the damaged machinery, but I just wanna, I don't want to chance glitching it if it's a whole system thing, because all I want is that unknown grave. I'm not after anything super awesome right now. It says I'm radical. I beg your pardon. My allergies haven't been too bad this year, but when it kicks in, it kicks in. To land. Initiating landing. Alright. I'm going to do myself a favor. Oh, look at that tree. Look at those trees. Oh my goodness. They're so bushy. Alright, just a second. They're so pretty. Right, I was checking the launch. 79. We're not gonna fiddle with this, we're just gonna make sure it's at 100% so we can go if we need to go.
Extreme Sentinel Bennett. Extreme Sentinel Bennett.
Got a glyph? We have a glyph. Now technically speaking, with this one glyph I could get all the way to the... Oh, the trees are still working themselves out here. But I could get myself all the way to the center of the galaxy almost, just by getting really close to the end there. Because really all you need is the ability to go 1, 1, 1, 1, and you can go. But we're semi-following the same rules, and one of the things they've asked is that you do like particular kind of quest line. So we still have a couple more to go, but we can. We got a system. Now, I'm just kind of taking a real chance here, because the whole point was to see if we could avoid having Sentinels come at us. I guess really the where to take the chances is not here. The where to take the chances is on the corrupted Sentinel planet. So let's go here and let's get off of this one. Got our first glyph. Alright. Now, let's look at our planetary map here. It's Satuya, caustic planet. This on the toxic planet. Okay. Got Exuba. Kabir. Oyal. Knutsford. Obi. This one. Ooh, that's looking very, very watery, isn't it? I wonder if it even has land. Oh, it does. Coming in. Not too hot, but not too cold. It looks surprisingly wintry for a toxic planet. Alright, well, slow down a little bit. I'm gonna take a moment, and we are gonna do this, because we have one to do with.
Navigational data received.
Harmonic echo detected. Right. And where is it? A minute and some change away. Okay. Let's go find us a campground. Right. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Now I found their Square Xbox. Okay, so you should be able to hear me hear me now. It says it's recording, so in theory, you should be able to hear me. I'm getting back into No Man's Sky. It's kicked me out again. No, it hasn't kicked me out again. Alright. Oh, it's just going through its loading screen. Oh my gosh. We were so close. I wonder what it's done. I wonder if we're actually landed, or if we're going to be flying, or what. I'm going to be shaking my fist if I find out that we are not at that camp and we can't find it again. But I'll take it as a sign, too. I'm one of those that's like, well, if it does that to us, then I'm going to take it as a sign. But I think what happens, there's a couple of things I think that might be happening. One, when there's a lot of people on the No Man's Sky server, I think sometimes things get booted around a little bit. There's one. The other thing is, when the Xbox is trying to load in a lot of information, which is basically all the little models that happen, sometimes the Xbox gets a little overwhelmed. And so when that happens, then it boots us out. Now, there's not many ways to adjust settings on an Xbox. As far as details and not the same kind of privileges that you have, say, like on a PC, where you can just sort of adjust things so that, it's not loading in so hard. It's just the way they have it set up. And so all you can do is, restart. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go back in. We know that we're alive, because the worst case, this will be in our ship flying. That's the worst case. And that's not bad, because we'll just go back up to the freighter, call it good, and move on to a different system. No problem. The best case is that we'll be landed on the ground, and then I can hop out, and then huzzah. Or we're still landed back on the gravesite planet, and we're still under the 1 hour rule of the no sentinel things. We can hope, we can think good thoughts, but all we can do is load back in, which is what I have done here. The truth is, I've had a pretty good day with this game. It's been a lot of fun. Because I've just had fun this go around. There's a couple things I still want to do, as far as getting things accomplished. But if I need to stop, I will, and we'll just pick it up again later. But if we can keep going, I will also do that because I'm still feeling fairly energetic right now. Might play for another 20, 30, however many minutes, depending on how things are going, and go from there. But it is a little frustrating when you get kicked out of a perfectly good run. And then you have to sort of fill in the space for a little bit. Let's take good thoughts, everyone. Good thoughts, good thoughts. I hope everyone's having a good day anyway. It's been pretty here. The sun is shining, and I suspect a lot of barbecues are going on in one flavor or another. And families are spending some time together, and I think that's a good thing. And of course, I'm thinking good thoughts about. Oh, there. Let's kick us out again. All right, so I wanted to get back on and tell you what my big glorious plan is here. I think that my big glorious plan is that I am going to have to restart my Xbox and see if that will work, which means I'm going to stop recording here and come back again, and we'll just have a part A to this particular video. It does have changed that I hope things have been going wonderfully today, and that I'm sending good vibes out into the universe, and just wanted to say that. Hope things are going well. And so what I'm going to do is I guess I'm going to call it good right now and try the reload now. And then we will try again here in just a moment. Okay, alright, hold on. Well, no, let's try and get in. It occurs to me that there's a reason I was doing it this way. Alright. Think good thoughts. Going in. We're at 36 hours and 44 minutes all. We're flying, we're flying. Gives me time to hydrate, right? Flying some more, thinking good thoughts, and hopefully we won't have to restart. I mean, I'm just really hoping I don't have to restart my whole Xbox, but sometimes you do have to do that just to have things fix up a little bit. You can do it, Xbox, you can. It's such a good little machine. Now this is, I think I have an Xbox One, or it might be an Xbox. I don't think it's an Xbox S. I think it's one of the one just before the Xbox S came out. And it's been a sweet little machine. And if someone had told me back in the day I would love playing on a console, I just said, no way. Because I didn't think I would ever get used to using the controls on a console. But the Xbox controls, after a certain point, become kind of intuitive. And I guess I've gotten more agile with it. And so that's been kind of fun. I for a long time was just a PC gamer. I played Fallout on PC, the original Fallout, and the next one, and that kind of thing. I actually played No Man's Sky on the PC when it came out, and I had a lot of fun with that. That was a birthday gift, and it was really nice. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And then, just generally speaking, I had a good. Oh, this isn't looking good here, but I've generally had a good experience.